Hello everybody, this is Freddy from Turn Vertical, and in today's video I want to show you how you can create your first $100,000 ad with Facebook. It's actually probably simpler than you think if you have a good offer and a good conversion rate. So I'm going to walk you through each of these steps. Keep in mind, you need, for Facebook ads to work, you need to have a good margin, good offer, good conversion rate, good AOV. But yeah, if you have all that in place, I'm going to show you how you can create your first $100,000 ad. First things first, the boring part, the research part. Write down all of your competitors, and with Facebook you can just go to the ads library and check out what ads they are running. It's super simple to analyze what your competitors are running for ads. There's basically two things that are relevant here. What angles are they using and what type of creative are they using. For example, what do I mean by angle? Angle could be a whole lot of things, but it's basically what is this ad built around. Usually one product has multiple benefits, and from these benefits you can kind of create angles. Some might be maybe it's a running shoe, and the benefit is the unique design, and another benefit is that you can kind of run faster with it, because the feature is it has better soles, and the benefit from better soles is you can run faster. And then they built an angle around like an amateur running a marathon in sub 4 hours. Maybe that's a good time. I have no clue. And maybe they build ads. Maybe they build lots of ads around amateurs running marathons sub 4 hours. So that could be an indicator. Okay, this angle is working, because if you see an angle multiple times, usually it's an indicator that this is working. Maybe it's maybe they are running, for example, also important, obviously the type of creative. Maybe they're running only image ads. Obviously, that's probably not ideal, but maybe they're only running image ads. And from these image ads, they're running like review ads, where it's like a testimonial, like a review is in the top left corner, and bottom right corner is like the product. So a basic example. And maybe the reviews that they're using are based around a certain angle. Maybe it's around free and fast shipping. Maybe that's an angle that they're really playing out, because that's their competitive advantage, for example, right? And now you want to find and analyze what types of creative they're using. That's fairly simple. Are they using lots of images, lots of UGC videos, lots of benefit videos, lots of press images? Like, it's super simple to find that out. And then you have to dive a little bit deeper into the kind of creatives that they're running and find out the angles. Is it maybe in a day in the life of a marathon runner? For example, if you stay with the example of the shoes, maybe they're selling hair care, and maybe it's it's toxic free ingredients. Maybe that's the angle that they're really focusing on, and not really like how the product is working. Maybe it's the smell of the product, versus the non-toxic ingredients. But maybe they have both of these features, nice smell and non-toxic ingredients. But maybe all of the ads are based around the smell of the product. So you can be pretty sure they have these two benefits, but they only focused on the scent. Then usually or probably that other one isn't going to work for you if you want to try that. So do that for like 4, 5, 6, 7 brands and analyze the patterns. Maybe you find out that 5 of these 7 brands are advertising their scents, right? And then you probably want to jump in line and do the same. Then number 2, I think you've seen it a little earlier, is past performance. What has worked well for you in the past? And that's also super important to know. What angles worked and what types of creatives worked. Maybe it's the same angle that's working for you, but maybe it's a different kind of creative. But it's always a good starting point to maybe find out what if you never run Facebook ads before, maybe it's a good starting point to analyze the angles and then change the type of creative, or maybe what type of creatives are they running, and then change that, take that angle and put it into different kind of creative. Maybe that's a good starting point. Then I think the important part is basically the production. How do you actually create that ad? I'm not going to show you how to do it in Photoshop. I'm just going to show you how to get the idea for the ad, right? Basically, you need scripts. We're going to talk a lot about videos in here, because videos are probably harder to create. They need more experience. Need a video editor there. Like in every term, like you need to be more creative. You need a video editor. You need to be better at video editing. Like, it's always harder to create a video ad than an image ad. So I'm going to stick with videos in this example, because I think I have a pretty good framework of what's going to work and how you can get it to work. And first things first, you want to write a script. I have this easy script that I always use. It's like super basic, super simple. It's not even from me, it's from a good friend. Credit where credit is due. Basically, we have the shot type, which could be, I usually use like B-roll or voiceover or like video filming. Then we have the speech, which is basically what somebody's supposed to say, what's supposed to appear on the screen. And I word by word, I write the script of what I want. For example, in this example, this would be for like UGC, what I want the UGC creator to say. And then the action. What is somebody supposed to do with the camera? Is it maybe, hold a finger up and film like this, so you can make it like a green screen effect? Is it maybe, you want them to run with the shoes on? Write clearly what you want them to do, and base all of that, on your competitors. What types of clips are they using? What type of like effects are they using? Like all of that, like get super clear about that, and then you write the script based on your competitors' ads first. You don't copy. You get inspired, and maybe you have even some more advantages that you can like play out. Maybe you have even faster shipping. Maybe you've like smells that other competitors don't have, like smells or scents that you've never smelled before. Maybe there could be an angle that you're using for your UGC creative, and then obviously the post-production stuff, which is what your video editor needs to do, right? You might be wondering, okay, I have a good idea of what my competitors are running. I know what angles they're using. I know what types of creatives they're using. I have a good eye of our past performance. What has worked for us well in the past. That, but you still have no idea how to kind of structure your ads. So I'm going to give you the structure now that we basically use, or the elements that we use to create those video ads. And the elements that we use in the video ads are mainly the hook. Hook always comes first, and then we have problem, benefit, demo, feature, social proof, CTA. Problem is obviously hook, boom, and then problem is, are you struggling with deodorant that smells bad? Might be a problem. It's a super bad example, like super bad copywriting would not use this in an ad, but you get the point. Then benefit could be, with our deodorant you smell like an angel. Could be benefit, right? Then demo, in the case of a deodorant, it's kind of hard to make a demo, but maybe you're selling, again, back to the running shoes example, you show how people are running with the product, or the shoes, obviously. Then the features, features is something, for example, maybe with the running shoes, a thicker sole, so it gives you a better puff, and a better puff gives you a better speed, and a better speed obviously makes you faster. Maybe it's something like this. Benefit could also be our packaging is plastic free, whatever, could be a benefit, right? And then it could be a feature, and then a benefit from that feature of from packaging that's non-plastic is we save the environment, could be the benefit, right? And then social proof, obviously, press images, customer testimonials. How many customer testimonials do you have? And then CTA, swipe up to buy now, or like if you wanna smell better, go to right? These are all elements that you could use. And then I have basically two basic video examples, like hook, problem, solution. It's like super simple. Problem, see, you need to add solution in here. It's another element you need to, if you provide a problem, you need to provide a solution. Basically, it's hook. Are you struggling with deodorant that smells bad? I've got the solution. It's our new deodorant with this scent, and it smells better because we use non-toxic ingredients. Boom, you have an ad, right? You obviously get clear about what type of action in a particular shot you want them to do. In here, same goes for the speech. What do you want them to say? But basically, first of all, you have the hook. I always write like 1 BC. These are like my 3 hooks. I usually have 3 hooks per creative. Shot type, hook, 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 speech. What I want them to say, action. For example, you're always struggling with like bad smelling deodorant, right? And then one clip, for example, could be like a person's like he looks like he smells bad, like he's smelling something bad, right? This could be the action, Pretend like you're smelling something bad. Another one could be maybe it's like this like deodorant, like like the circle, like the red circle under your arms, under your armpit. Maybe that could be like a second B-roll shot, right? And then boom, you just write it down. You get the ideas. Boom, you write it in here. And then we obviously have attention, interest, action. Either formula super basic. I think I learned this in like 11th grade or something. But it's basically attention, obviously the hook, and then interest. You know, interest, getting them interested could be benefit, or it could be some features. You know, some people react to features, some people react to benefits, and then the desire, basically build the desire, save 10% today only, and then boom, action. You get them back. But basically, AID is basically part of the ad, in my opinion. And that's how you build ads that, you know, literally spend $100,000. You don't have to reinvent the wheel. It's not that complicated. All you need is a clear image of what are your competitor brands doing, what are you doing, what has worked well for you in the past. Get it clear, especially if you're doing video shoots, you know, what type of elements are in a creative, how you sort these creatives, how you sort these elements is up on you. You can also do hook, benefit, CTA. And this could be an ad, like, right? Try some stuff out, you know? Could be hook, benefit 1, benefit 2, benefit 3, call to action. But yeah, that's basically how you build great ads. And then, you know, what you do is obviously post-production, you get some edits in, you get some I don't know, some animations in, some like text overlay, some like blah, blah, blah. That's obviously get inspired by the competitors. But it's all in all, it's not that complicated to create great ads, especially if you really focus on what your competitors are doing, what you have done in the past. You get tons of ideas, and yeah, that's how I built, like literally that's how I built 100K ads. Like I go in here, I look at competitors, I'm like, okay, I like this shot, I like what she's saying there, how can I improve this? I write it in here. You know, we hire our creators, or we hire actors, we get them the script, and they just film exactly what's on there, and then we edit the ads on our own with our editors, and then we have a great ad. And you don't necessarily, like, some of these formats are good, but you could totally do like hook always comes first, like that's clear. But you could do like hook, social proof, CTA. But this could be an ad. Like, are you struggling with that smelling deodorant? Could be like, you know, social proof 1 is like a customer saying something good about the deodorant. Social proof 2, another customer saying something good about the deodorant. Same for the third, social proof, and then you have the CTA. This could be an ad, right? So don't overcomplicate things. It's not that hard to create a 100K ad. Like it's literally not that hard if you have a proven offer, if you have a good, you know, AOV, good target CPA that's achievable, and you have some budget to test. And yeah, that's how we create our 100K ads. So obviously we have some ads that maybe spend 500K or a million, but yeah, that's how we create our ads. Not that complicated. Research is super important. You cannot say that again. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you took some value out of it, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.